Hi, in this video we'll be looking at how to do lead distribution based on responses from your leads and to distribute them in various directions. So I'll be showing you daisy chaining of decision trees, of decision nodes I should say, and let's go through that now. So first thing what I want to do is I want to create a drop-down question for US states, and you take this opportunity to show you how that would work. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, which is drop down. And I'm going to do bulk edit, and I'm going to copy the states, which is right over here. Oops. Shift. Let's just stop at Wyoming. Copy and paste it. There you go. Done. 50 states all done. Placeholder. Please select your state. Oops. US underscore states. US states. Save. And US states, which is right there. Select. Right, and so that's the drop down question. US states will be supplying the values into this drop down, and the drop downs called please select your state. Save and exit, and that's done. Now one of the other things I want to see is let's add another question here, and in this case it's going to be please select the type of home you want to buy. I'm going to keep it nice and simple. Select multiple choice, and just going to make it a small home and a big home. All right, just a second, not small home and a big home. Done. All right, so I've got two answers over here, or two questions I should say. The drop down with 50 states, and then the size of the home that someone wants to buy. I'm going to get rid of these ones because we don't need them anymore. And I'm going to share with you how to create the decision nodes. So the first way to do it is, say for example, if I wanted to, this is going to be split leads, and I'm going to go add, and I'm going to go question, and I'm going to go question. Right, so this is the first way of doing it. So I'll go select my state. I can go, California or whatever it was, and the second one was home, and go small home. So this is going to be CA plus small home. Right, and I'm going to go save, and then I could clone that and go CA plus big home. Okay, make sure you select big home here. So there you go, that's California big home, California small home. Now because you got 50 states and you got two types of houses, we're looking at 100 entries over here. So if I just go save and close, you're going to see 3 here, but if you would do all 50 states with big and small, you're going to end up getting 100 nodes over here. Now you could do things like postcodes and all sorts of stuff, zip codes or postcodes to make it even more complicated, but then you end up with about 400-500 what do you call external connectors over here, and it turns into a very large node. You can do that. LeadsHook will handle that quite well. So this is the kind of like the one way of doing it. The way that I prefer to do it is to do it this way, which is split states. Okay, so once again, it's going to be reasonably big if you're splitting by state. So I'm just going to give that as an example first. It's just going to be and go state, go California, right? That's going to be just California. Save and close. I'm just going to clone that and just put one more. Not too familiar with too many US state names, but Texas comes to mind, so we'll just go with that. All right, save and close. And similarly, you'll go ahead and enter all of the other states. So you come over here, and then you create another decision node, which is, this is for the size of the home, right? And we go add, we're going to go size of home and question, and this is going to be small, so this is going to be small home, and obviously the opposite of that, which is no conditions, is going to be the big home, which is the other option there, right? So that's going to be state and go to the size of the home. So now you've got a situation where you can basically do the same thing, but just clone that and do it this way. Okay, so that's the other way of doing it. Or I can enter all of them. So now you're going to have 50 here, and then the positive and negative over here to split the other way. So this way you can put a webhook over here for anyone who in California and a small home, and that's going to go to California with a big home. That's going to be Texas small home and Texas big home this way. You're limited by your imagination as to how you want to split it up. You can put it all in one. You can split near. So sorry, the other way of doing it is, and I should have made that clear, is this way here. So because the order doesn't matter in this case, I'll just do size of the home like this, and then put the states. But obviously now you're going to have this 50 node being duplicated, so it doesn't make any sense. It's preferred to do it the other way, but I just want to show you this is an example that you could do it this way. So you can daisy chain your thing. Now in this case, because we just using the same two answers for everybody, but in reality, or you could actually have numerous different types of nodes all daisy chaining each other to give you even more options. Right, so hope that kind of gives you a good idea as to how you would end up designing or daisy chaining your decision nodes to create lead distribution visually like this, and it will make your life quite easy. Yeah, a little bit of work to set it up, but once again, it's not the. But here's the other thing. Okay, so I just wanted to share with you that if you are doing this over and over again, then what you can do is go ahead and just clone this, because you can always clone it, so that way this structure remains the same. The other thing to do is you can actually, if you have made a decision node and you like it and you want to use it over and over again, go and save it as a template right there. Save as a template, and you can do that. Well, probably not the home size, but the states, 50 states would be probably the better one. Because you'll be adding quite a few entries over here, would be to save it as a template. So that way that is always available for you, and it's as a separate decision node. And similarly for the states here, if you plan on using this over and over again, just go through here and make a duplicate or save it as a template. And when you save it as a template, they appear on the right hand side over here, like this one here. That's a templated question right over there. So it'll be saved in this section. Right, so I hope that helps you out to come up with the option for on how to split your leads based on responses or the answers that you collect from your leads. So that completes the training on transferring leads and using the sequential method, the random method, as well as based on responses. All right, thanks so much, and bye for now.